Hey there, I'm Zoe, aka Corrupted Gal, and I'm here with another video. Woohoo! So, I have two things to say before I start this video. Thing number one, wait, what's that? Sorry, distractions. Thing number one, so if there's a noise in the background, I'm sorry, it's my fan, because I live in Florida, it's hot as shit, and my air conditioning's broken. I'm fucked. Thing number two is my ears, my whole little like cat thing has gone to the point where it's not a thing in school. Like I've been stopped by teachers before and they've been like, yo, where's your ears today? Why don't you have your ears on today? And I typically have them in my backpack, so I put them on. I'm like, yeah, we're good. But because I'm on the morning announcements in the morning, I typically don't have them on my black days. And this one of this it's gotten to the point where this lady at the gas station recognized she recognized me because of my hair, and then she was like, where are your ears today? And I was like, they're in the car. She's like, alright. But like even people in public places that aren't school realize that I'm the girl that wears cat ears, and they'll ask me about them, and I'm just like, yeah. So I don't know. I find that pretty funny. Also, I'm sorry that my hair's up, but alright. Now to start this video, it's about basically like what happened today and like one of my huge biggest fears of all times. And yeah. So basically, I'm terrified. I have the most huge fear of needles you will ever find in a person. Like, note this is a few years back, but last time I had to get a shot, I was like in the corner crying. It was so bad. Like, I couldn't deal. And then when they had to use like a butterfly needle, which that's like the smallest needle, and they use it on babies since they squirm so much. So yeah, I remember that experience rather well. And so my fear of needles, not really good. So basically, today was the blood drive, and for whatever reason, I signed up for it. I was like, it saves 3 lives, gives you 3 hours community service, you get pizza afterwards, and a shirt. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna save lives and I'm gonna get stuff, so why not? Well, it turned out my iron was too low by 0.5 in this hand and by 1 in this hand. And so I couldn't donate. And I'm actually really relieved about that, because before we got to school, my ride, Carlos, I'm calling him still, he bought me a Monster. He bought him and me a Monster. And so like I ate today, but for whatever reason, for doing the announcements today, I was extremely nervous. And it wasn't like I did the announcements like 2 days prior to that. So I mean, or 2 days prior to today. So I mean, it's not like it's new and it was my first time going up there. I was like, yo, let's do this. I can do that. But I think my energy from the Monster kind of fueled whatever nervous energy I had. So I kind of my heart was racing. I was freaking out. And I still had half a Monster left. So yeah, that was the thing. And basically, after doing the announcements, which I don't know, my friend Snapchatted me. She's like, "Yo, I see you," and I was like, "Hi." But basically, all that was a thing. And I'm losing my train of thought. Then around 9:30 is when my appointment was, and I was in my next class after the announcements. I was in my psych class, which I'm very sad I missed, especially since I didn't even stay the entire time, and we were supposed to watch a video that was rather interesting. And yeah. So I went and I was freaking out. My heart was racing. This was as I finished my Monster too. So my heart was racing. I kept having the need to go to the bathroom, and then I was just freaking out because needles scared the hell out of me. Like, they scared the living fuck out of me. You wanna know what scares me? Just bring up a needle. I'm gonna freak out and probably run away. But Yeah, so that's the thing. And when they, like, my fear got, like, really bad. Like, pricking my finger, just pricking my finger. It was my ring finger. Again, it was, I don't know, I already forgot if I said this or not, but it was 0.5, too low by 0.5 in this hand, and too low by 1 in this hand. So I was like, but you're off by 0.5? Really? It kind of was upsetting. And, dude, my finger's actually still throbbing from that. It's, like, it's weird. But, yeah, like, that, the pricking of the finger, like, I had to look away. I was like, no, why? And it wasn't as bad as I thought, but I'm not, like, I don't know. I'm iffy when it comes to pain. Like, there are some pains I can deal with more than others, and whenever it comes to, like, needles, I don't care how small it is, I don't like it, I don't deal with it very well. So, as I was dealing with that, and she told me how much, well, first she gave me hell because I put 110 as my weight since I didn't know exactly. And she was like, I was like, yeah, I'm like borderlining it, but I'm able to. She's like, she kind of gave me hell. She was like, you know, if you're not allowed to, she's like, you know, if you're not actually 110, you're not allowed to do this and blah blah. I'm like, relax, I'm gonna be fine. But my arm was too low anyway, so hey, maybe I'll check my weight later. I don't know. I'm not allowed to have a scale, so whatever. Yeah, so like the rest of the day was kind of screwed me up because of the monster, and then how nervous I was just the entire day, like fucked up my stomach beyond like all compared. And so like I had to get water because I was freaking out. I was like shaking like so badly. I was shaking worse than a chihuahua. I was having like troubles like breathing correctly, and my stomach was like so many pains. Like I just my body went like beyond limits with like it like went into overdrive because of this fear. Like my nerve when I get nervous, normally I shake, I get queasy, or I start laughing. Sometimes all of the above. And that's pretty much what happened. I got queasy, I was shaking, and before I got my finger pricked at, I was like laughing because I was talking with Carlos and he was trying to make me laugh, and I'm like, fuck. So, yeah, that was a thing. So, I got back like 20 minutes before class, no, like 10 minutes before my class ended. Wait. No, I got back 30 minutes, because I got back around like 10, and class ends at like 10:30. So, I got back, sat through, we discussed the video, because I had already seen something similar to it, so I was able to join the discussion. And then I went to my next class, which I was, on the way there, I was calling my mom, trying to get, like, her to bring me something to eat, and then it was not pleasant at all. I was having my own little panic attack, and so I got her to, after like 5 calls, I called my dad and I was like, yo, is mom around? Can you like bring me food? And I had a box of saltines. Are you? Huh. I thought there was like another bag in here. I'm rather upset now. Anyway, so yeah, they got me saltines and they brought those to me, and then I went and I bought lunch because they also brought me $5. So I got a cheeseburger, 2 cookies, and saltines. So I'm happy though. I was able to eat and calm down my stomach. I had water as well, which I'm actually very glad I had this next to me because I'm gonna need that in a moment. And then, but like when Carlos came to like at lunch, when he came to like come and sit by us, he was like, I don't know, because I've had phases where I've dealt with like my own kind of sharp objects. And he was like, I don't know how you deal with stuff like that, and you've been able to like draw blood yourself, but you can't, like, this is freaking you out. And he just, I felt like I kind of brought that up in a sense, but at the same time, hearing it come from another person, and then just hearing it in general, like out loud, made me feel like really pathetic at how scared I was. So I was nervous, and then I felt terrible on top of that. So when he came and sat by me, I saw the armband, the little her his, it was orange, but there were like other colors around the place, and I just felt like extremely bad. Like, one of my friends was walking around, and he was like, "Yo, what's wrong?" And I couldn't even look at him because he wore short sleeves. We live in Florida, you have to wear short sleeves, and I couldn't even look. I felt bad. I felt queasy, and it just all went to hell. Yeah. So that's my little rant about what happened today, and my vent on how everything went to hell because of one tiny fear of needles that I wasn't even able to go through. Well, maybe my iron will be better next time, and then I'll go through this again. Yeah. Alright, well, that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, tuning in, whatever. Like, comment, favorite, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you next time on this channel. Yeah. Peace.